What's going on, YouTube? So right before we get started, I just want to point out that I paid for this light meter right here. Just wanted you guys know I bought this one because this has the engraving. They will do engravings for your light meter if you want to. And I put the Nikon engraving on this light meter if you guys know your Nikon history. But anyways, and DOOMO, they did send a unit out for me for a test as well. So I was able to test these two light meters versus the previous version, which is not the long extended battery version. These are the extended battery version. These will last longer than the non-extended battery. So there we go, there we go. Actually, speaking about that, let me just point this out right quick. Right before we get into the actual light meter, I actually, if you've been following me on my Instagram, you know I was doing this every day, as you guys can see. So the DOOMO extended light meter, you would get approximately 745 clicks, roughly 700. Let's put it that way, over 700 clicks. So if you're shooting a lot of film, and if each scene you need to click, you get 700 right before it runs out of battery. So that is pretty good actually. Now for the other version that doesn't have the long battery, that will last you up to 295 shots, and that lasts me up to 2 weeks. Also, if you don't use that light meter for quite a bit, it will die out within 3 to 4 weeks if you're just leaving it idle. So there we go. This lasted over a month. Actually, the last few days, I just rushed the test. I was like, you know what? Let me just keep on clicking the light meter and just, you know, drain out the battery. But I'm pretty sure this could last longer than over a month. So in my opinion, a month and a half, give or take. But yeah, I actually did all of that because I was wondering about what's the difference between extended and non-extended battery version. And there we go, 295 versus 745. So it's whoa. That's like over ×2. So you get ×2 the battery life on the extended version. So that is pretty good. Now, for those people that are wondering about the charging took up to 1 hour and 20 minutes for one charge. So if you are going on a long vacation, definitely the light meter, the long extended battery version is probably the way to go. But if you're just one of those casual shooters that are shooting during the weekends, every now and then, probably the one that's non-long battery life is the way to go as well. And also, this is the Model S, I believe, meter S right here. This is the meter S. I don't know if you guys can see it from the top right there. Both of them are the meter S. Let me show you guys right quick. Now, some of you guys might be thinking, how accurate is the light meter? I tested this versus my Sekonic, and you guys saw on my Instagram as well. This versus the Sekonic, it's more or less the same. So that is pretty good. And let me show you guys how to actually navigate through these settings. It's very simple. If you guys can see me from the top, let me touch the top right there. Okay, so let me quickly show you guys how to operate the light meter. So number one, you could do this. You could double tap on the aperture mode, and you can use the wheel to change your aperture. You could double tap again, change to the shutter, right? You can also hold down the button, and then that will spark up. And if you leave the bars turn on, it will live meter as you turn, as you can see. But if you don't want that, you want it to be static whenever you hit the button, just hold it down. Make sure those 3 bars disappear, and that's it. So now when I go meter my room, everything is static for the first time when I click on it. So there we go. Also, if you want to change the ISO or the ASA, you can hold it down. Make sure it flickers. 1 second. There we go. Let go. And then you could change your ASA or your ISO, and then select what you want, and then just hit the back button. And that's basically it. So at the end of the day, if you do have a film camera that doesn't have a working light meter and you need an external option, I would definitely recommend the Doomomade, because this particular light meter right here is basically made out of metal. I think aluminum probably. There's some that are on the market that are 3D printed, which is kind of fragile. Some are plastic on the market as well. I think that the Doomomade, they do offer a wide selection of different light meters actually. They do have a analog type of version. They do have you know, the engraving portion right here, which is pretty awesome for those folks that want to like customize the light meter to match their favorite film camera. So with all that said, thank you guys for checking back. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely click like and subscribe, and I guess I'll see you guys next one. All right, take it easy. Peace.